What's up, guys? Timana here.
What the heck?
Look what we have. We have Irvin.
Again.
For what?
Yeah, I got top 2 in Saturday's tourney for set 11.
Yep.
I'm featuring this time Kagero. We got our homeboy Conroe here. He's back from the ban. One knows what he does. We all know how he got banned.
Alright.
And then
Trigger
lineups was for these crits. These are the Blade Master crits. I actually did the Blade Master build for.
Oh, sweet. Alright, let's get a new power.
It's actually really good. It was more consistent than I thought. Okay, then after that, 8 more crits, but these are foiled though. I gotta make them foiled.
This guy's rich.
Then yeah, just 8 played the 8 crit, then 4 draws. For some reason, every time I played this deck, I've been opening up Gatling Claws more often than I thought.
That's a good card to open, especially to kill a starter.
Yeah, it's really good. And then we got these kawaii heal triggers.
Oh, what do those do?
Oh, these are the ones that from the Fires collection. If you discard it for calling pretty much his G-Guard form. And if you have 1 or less cards face up in your damage zone, you can Soul Blast 1 and countercharge 1. I like this, and plus they look so cute. I like it. It's foiled too. I love it. Alright, on to my grade 1. We got 4 Dragon Knight and Adele's. These are actually the staple cards that you need for when your opponent's rear guard is retired due to a card effect, and if you have a Vanguard Blade Master, he gains a skill, in which when your Vanguard becomes blazing, you can countercharge 1 and he gains 4k.
420?
So, yep. 4 perfect guards. I don't like the other ones, the dumb jit ones.
What?
I like these ones better because it's too good to like pass up counter charging in this deck, you know?
Hating on these?
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with those?
Yeah, I'm just hating on the SP one.
What the heck?
I'll only run it if I can get 4 SPs of these, then I will actually try out the deck with it.
It only gets plus 15k.
Oh yeah.
Not big. So 4 perfect cards.
Yeah, and then next up 4 stride fodders because I feel like it.
Yeah, you just try it. Now it's good.
Just keep striding. Sadly, they're not the SP ones. I'm trying to get them SPs.
Do you use them to get Blade Master a lot?
Oh yeah, I use it a lot, and it's actually really good for it. Next up, we run 3 Dragon Dancer Marcel's. So what she does is, when this unit boosts, if your Vanguard's blazing, it gets 2k and it gains a skill in which, when the attack hits, you get to look at the top 5 cards for a Blaze ability and put it to your hand. So it's like your Blaze Searcher.
That's cool.
I like it. Yeah, I like to put him on both the rear guards with the Titan or something like that, or Ziegenberg. And then sorry about the interruption right there. We had like an Amber Alert on.
Yeah, it's very hot today.
On our phones.
It's very hot today.
Yeah. Apparently it's very hot. It's perfect for this deck profile. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't die.
Just don't die.
Alright, back to that blazing 420 hot.
Oh yeah, here's my 420 deck. I'm gonna continue with the 420. So we got 3 Radiant Dragons. So what he does is he's like a Glimmer Breath clone for Blade Masters. So you can blast 1, Soul Blast 1. If you have a Vanguard with Blade Master, you can retire one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rear guards. He gains 2k and he gains a skill in which if your Vanguard's blazing, he gains 2k for each open rear guard circle. So pretty much, if your opponent has like 5 open rear guard circle, he becomes like a 21k attacker by himself.
By himself?
Yeah, just by himself. I like it.
Way better than Berserk Dragon.
Oh yeah. Next up we got 4 Dragon Knight My Booty, just to debut the SP one on top.
What the heck? Look at that. Alright.
So what he does is when GB2, when he attacks the Vanguard, if you have a Blazing Vanguard with Blade Master in its name, you can counterblast 1 and draw a card, and he gains 2k for each open rearguard circle on your opponent's side.
So that's the thing now. So when the more open, the bomb is better.
Yeah, thanks to this booster, you've been getting like some really good support from it. So it's making your opponent like want to call more instead. So that way they like minus or they don't minus either one. Yeah. Then after that, I run 4 Dragon Knight Nadim. So what he does is when he attacks the Vanguard, if your Vanguard's blazing, he gains 2k, and he gains a skill, a GB1. When it hits, countercharge 1 when he hits the Vanguard though.
That's good.
You can also use him like during the early rush. You can like call him out and then just attack and just to get him the 2k ability because it's not GB for that part. It's only GB if for the countercharging. I want to debut these 420 guys.
Wow.
4 SPs.
Check out that beauty, guys. Check it out.
I like it. I worked so hard to get them.
Especially sneak peek. It's
yeah.
The set barely came out today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what do they do? Why so
these
shiny?
are actually way better than the original Blade Master. So what he does is when you stride on him, you can counterblast 1, retire one of your opponent's rear guards, and give a unit with the Blaze ability 3k. But his second skill I like the most because at the end of each turn, like during either my turn or the opponent's turn, if your opponent has no rear guards, you can choose a grade 3 with the Blaze ability and put it to your hand. So that way you can stride next turn. You can even target this guy because he has also has a Blaze ability.
You plus a lot of that.
Yeah,
so.
and here's the other ones. They,
that?
He's
the other
actually a
one.
new common that came out in the set.
Common?
Shark Jago, he's a Blaze ability. When he's placed in the Vanguard circle or rear guard, you can Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1 and retire an opponent's rear guard that's in the same column as this one. And his GB1 is actually really good too. If your Vanguard's blazing, he gains 2k for each open rear guard circle in the opponent's back row. So he can be like a 17k attacker by himself.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then,
Amazing.
all right, time to show off my Lycanroc, because he's my mascot. One Kagero flag, just because. Flag, yeah, buddy fight. I run Vortex Desire instead of Mustafa,
So
or Mufasa or whatever. Is it because I don't like to counterblast?
Early on?
Yeah, early on. Otherwise, then I'm going to be in trouble with the early counterblasting stuff. And plus, I like him because he's pressuring too.
Yeah.
And then next up, I run 2 Novels. You only need to run 2 in this deck because you mostly just finish off with other decks, but you never know when you might need them, just in case, you know.
That's true.
4 Blade Master Titans with 1 SP, sadly. I am trying to get 3 more SPs.
This guy's SP one.
So pretty much everyone knows that he does the Counterblast 1, like flip a G unit face up, and for every copy of Titan that's face up in the G zone, you get to retire a unit. And there's a Blaze ability, pretty much. If he's blazing, he gets 1 crit. But
So you tried with him first, right?
yeah, I tried with him first, and everyone just flips
that.
So that way you can retire 1 or 2, either one.
Yeah, the first time you tried him.
Yeah, it's so good. These cards actually help me win so many of my games.
What cards?
I'm gonna debut this Stinkelberg.
Dingleberg. What? All SP except for that one?
I'll accept SP except for this one, sadly. I'm trying to get an SP1.
If you guys want to donate, you know, to
Yeah.
help complete the set.
Yeah.
Help him out.
Help me become truly 420.
So what does he do? He's a bad
Also,
card?
he's a new card that just came out in G set 11. So what he does is you can Soul Blast 1 and Persona flip a copy of him just to retire it. But I don't like doing the first skill, to be honest. It's because I'd rather just use its full potential to its second skill. So the second skill is a GB3, Counter Blast 1. At the end of the battle that he attacked, it is blazing. If you discard cards from your hand equal to the number of rear guards that your opponent has, then once you pay the cost, you can stand him up, and he gets a drive -2. But that's why when I attack with him when I just attack with him and my opponent has no rear guards, pretty much I could just stand him up with just 1 counter blast. That's it, and I don't have to discard any
Later,
cards.
the next stage.
Yeah, exactly. And
And you can stack triggers on him when he
Oh
stands.
yeah, exactly. The next up, I run 1 GB8 unit. Is a Blazing Burst. So GB8, when he attacks the Vanguard, you just pretty much retire all your opponent's rear guards, and all your other rear guards gain 10k. And if you retire 3 or more, he gains 10k in a crit. So pretty much your whole field would gain 10k.
Have you ever did this? I never saw you do it.
Oh yeah, I did it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did it.
Make it nasty.
Yeah.
GB8.
Most of my numbers were hitting for like 51s or 56.
Holy.
Yeah. And then next up, this is a G guard I was talking to you about for the heal trigger.
Yeah.
This is just his new form. So what he does is Soul Blast 1, flip a G guard face up, and choose a rested grade 1 or less rear guard, and retire it pretty much.
So basically their booster.
Yeah, you can just retire their booster, and then they lose the boost.
Yeah, and then it won't hit.
Yeah. Well, mostly I just call them out just to fulfill the heal triggers skill, you know.
To unflip?
Yeah, just to unflip, you know.
Alright.
Alright, then next up, I run only 1 Denial Griffin in this deck.
Just one?
Just 1. My friend just told me just run 1 in the deck because you don't really need to use it that much.
Well, it depends now. What's harder?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's harder. But here was the reason why, because I actually ran these 2. He's actually a new G guard. So pretty much when he's placed in the Guardian Circle during the battle, your Vanguard attacked by yours. For pretty much when both our Vanguards is commencing in battle or something like that, Counter Blast 1, he gains 10k for each open rear guard circle on your opponent's side. So pretty much you could potentially gain like 50k shield.
Holy cow, 1 counter blast?
Yeah, and then here's the SP1 just in case.
Oh, so these guys are way better.
Yeah, these guys are way better, yeah. Because these 2 guys actually saved me in like so many matchups against like Chronojet and what else? Neonectar, I guess.
So what do you think of Cowgirls? Like, are they back on top?
Not really. Not yet.
He owns the store. Alright. What?
Not really, not yet. Probably until G-Set 13. I'm hoping for more Overlord support so I can go back into that deck again. And probably just sell off the SPs, I don't know.
Alright. Thanks for profile, Irvin.
Oh, no problem, man. Ooh, there we go.
I like that speed.
Oh, yeah. So nice. Bye-bye.